Before I begin, I would like to again acknowledge the parents and say thank you for all that you do. Dr. Robert Franklin once said, if the village elders don't raise the children, then the village idiots will. So we understand how important it is that parents play a vital role in their child's education. So I want to again say thank you. Again, to school board members, our superintendent, other district administrators, and a special acknowledgement to my principal, Mrs. Maria Gazelle, for affording me this opportunity. And also so you all know who to blame in case I mess up real bad. To the graduates, what do you call the people who instantly develop selective hearing when the words no, failure, or can't are said to them? What do you call the people who get back up after being knocked down 2, 3, or 4 times? Anyone in here ever been knocked down before? Anyone in here ever been told no, can't? My hand was raised because I was once knocked down. I was once told no. I was once told can't. In my book, 30 Before 30, story number 23 is titled Les Boots. And it's about when I was a student at the University of South Florida and I was kicked out of the College of Education. You see, I thought I was doing great. I thought my immature behavior and the lackadaisically completed assignments I was turning in was enough for me to earn my degree. Unfortunately, the faculty at USF didn't see it that way, so they emailed me and required I attend a meeting. I remember walking into that conference room and seeing this big, huge table with 5 dignitaries standing around it. And there was this one open seat that might as well have been surrounded by fire and brimstone. I sat in that chair for 10 minutes as they laid out how unsatisfactory my behavior was and how I was unbecoming of a professional educator. The final bomb was dropped by Dr. Walker when she said to me, "Son, we think it's best that you change your major." And just like that, I was out of the College of Education. Ladies and gentlemen, all I ever wanted to be was an educator. All I ever dreamed about was one day becoming a teacher and changing lives the way my teachers had changed mine. So when Dr. Walker told me that I was no longer a part of the College of Education, I truly thought my life was over. I remember walking back to my apartment, falling on my bed, tears streaming down my face, ashamed at my behavior, embarrassed at my failure, and confused about my future. But it's called resilience. Webster defines resilience as the ability to become strong, successful, or healthy again when something bad has happened. At that moment, while laying on my bed, tears in my eyes, I had a choice to make. I could choose to be a failure or I could choose to be resilient. Graduates, you faced a very similar choice. You could have chose to be failures, but instead you chose to be resilient. We all could have been quitters because things didn't go as we had planned, but we chose to dig deep. We chose to be resilient. We chose to pick ourselves up off the floor, wipe the tears from our eyes, look failure dead in the face, throw up a peace sign and get to work, because only losers give up. Only quitters stay down for the count. Winners are resilient. Champions are resilient. You graduates are resilient. However, now that you've crossed the bridge of high school and you're about to start your lives in the real world, I got some news for you. It don't get easier. At the next stages of your lives, you will need the memory of this victory. Today's success will serve as a reminder of how strong, how resilient, and how tough you can be, because there's one thing all of us adults can guarantee you. You will be tested again. You will be knocked down again. And you are expected to get back up, and you are expected to be resilient. once again, I'm going to close by telling you why resiliency is so important. It's important for you to be resilient because in the end, it's not about you. It's bigger than you. It's about your little brothers and sisters who watched you go through this tough time and are now inspired by your tenacity and your persistence. It's about the people you will tell this story to in the future and how it will help them get through the rough times in their lives. It's about when you become a parent and your child falls for the first time and you run over there and say, Mommy and Daddy once failed, but we got back up. Because in this family, we're resilient. It is and will always be about what you can do for other people. So as you go out to start your lives covered in this armor of resiliency, be like the great philosopher, Big Sean, who said, always down for the cause, never down for the count, because we're way up. We feel blessed. Never give up. Don't you ever give up. Never stop fighting for what your dreams and your goals are. Always remain resilient. Never be a quitter. Because a quitter ain't never create nothing. I'm going to say that one more time because I need everybody to know that I'm saying it this way on purpose. A quitter ain't never create nothing but an opportunity for someone else to become a winner. Please congratulate the resilient class of 2015. Thank you.